So I wanted to go ahead and do a, I think we're a little over a year, I don't know, a 1 year review of my Amazon headlights and taillights. So I've had a lot of people comment on it and say, I really want to know how these hold up, because they obviously are a lot cheaper. I think these are three or 400 between there. And I mean, everybody says, well, save your money and go buy these, which are like $1,200 minimum. Well, if you're like me and you're doing a budget build, you don't want to spend $1,200 on headlights yet, at least. So I figured for me and for you guys, I would go ahead and cheap out on this one and buy these Amazon lights. And so yeah, I want to go ahead and give you guys an update, because I'm I guess impressed with them, you know. So first I want to start off by saying, for the headlights, there's no more moisture in them either side whatsoever. When the headlights showed up, the quality of them was perfect, nothing wrong with them. I did swap out the low beam bulbs for some LED bulbs. So just the $40 Amazon bulbs that have like the built-in fan and everything. So I don't really know how those bulbs are doing. The brights are still the brights that came with it. They're doing great. The lights, I mean, they light up the road just fine. I mean, the same, if not better than OEM. So that's definitely not a complaint whatsoever there. I will say that if I'm sitting in this, in my mind, doesn't matter at all, but if it's nighttime and there's like a car in front of me and I kind of see the reflection, or there's like a white building in front of me, I can kind of see, like, I don't know, like the outline of the top maybe. There's like a little rainbow effect, just real little. That I noticed that, and I don't really know if that's just like the way the lens is built, but that's I mean, really that's not even worth mentioning, because that doesn't hurt or help the quality of these at all, in my opinion. It's just something I've seen. I'm like, oh, well, that must be just the way they're built, you know. So the lighting here, the C light, that's not an actual light. That's just like a lens, and there's lights behind it. It looks real good, in my opinion, for what it is. They haven't dimmed or gone out. I've seen comments where people have said theirs have gone out. No part of these headlights have gone out for me. Everything still works. I mean, honestly, they're just as good as they were when I put them in. There's no change. So with that being said, I'm very, very happy with the headlights. I wish I could do a night clip for you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I need to post this video today. But I'm happy with them. You know how sometimes you see people with aftermarket headlights, and if you're not at the right angle, it looks like one of them is dimmed or out? I have never seen that on these, but I will say that I was driving behind a buddy one day, and he texted me and said, hey, I think your passenger side headlight's out. And it wasn't out, so I assume he was just at a weird angle to where it kind of looked like it might have been out. So I don't know, that you might want to keep that in mind. When I turn them on and stand back and look at them, they look great and even, no matter what angle. But I've never seen them from a different car at nighttime. So anyway, I will, for the headlights, I'm gonna say that they are just as perfect as they were when I unboxed them and installed them. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it down below. You can click on that and you can see that install. But anyway, they're just as good. So let's go ahead and move to the taillights. Back here on the taillights. First, I'll start by saying no moisture, no dirt in either side of them. That part they've stayed sealed up very good. The overall quality and rigidness of them, very good. No downfall there. I would say the only downfall of these taillights is your red sea light here. Just because that is a white lens and it's not an actual LED there, that during the daytime, it kind of has a pinkish tint to it. It's kind of like the white drowns out the red, and it just kind of, it's like a very light red, almost to a pinkish tint on it. So that would be the only complaint I would have with the taillights. But other than that, they're just as perfect as when I bought them, just like the front. So we'll see how they are in another year. We'll see if that reddish gets more pink. I don't think it's really changed. I think that's just how it is right when I got it. But other than that, they look great. One thing I'm noticing is right here, there's a little line here. It's either where the glue on the seal has separated some, or it's like the black underneath has chipped a little bit. You can barely notice it. I mean, I didn't notice it till just now, but I'll show that to you guys. So other than that, these both heads and tails are fantastic. I am still very happy with my purchase a year later, and so I don't know if they could be hit or miss or not, but all the negative comments on these so far have been false for me. Now we will see how long they last, you know, because maybe tomorrow they could go out. I don't think they will, but you know how it is. So if you're trying to decide if you want to buy these, I would say go ahead and get them. If you're not willing to spend $1,200 on heads or tails, and you really want headlights, I would be fine with buying these again, you know. So if you do want either of these, I will link both of them in the description below, the Amazon link, so you can go grab those for yourself. I will say that on my Amazon affiliate dashboard, the headlights are the most bought thing that I've ever linked from Amazon. So I guess a lot of people like them, you know. But I know this is a very short and simple video, but a lot of you guys have asked for a review on both of them, see how they're holding up. And I just really wanted to let you know they're both perfect. They're both just as good as they were when I unboxed them and installed them. So I'm happy with them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. We are going to be starting a decent build on the Civic here soon. So if you're into that, stay tuned and check out the last video we did on that, which was the intake manifold swap. So if there's anything else you guys want to see here, just comment below, let me know. I respond to every comment unless you're an idiot. So just let me know. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.